Hello everyone, it's Jamal Thomas. Welcome to the Progressive Soapbox. So, I've done shows on Alex Jones in the past. I've joked him in some of his more over-the-top moments. Look, I've also said that Alex Jones is a mixed bag. There are some times where he says things that people will agree with. There are other times where he say things where I think he's off his rocker. Alex Jones is an avid Trump supporter. About, as far as I understand it. He doesn't like this. Donald Trump has just attacked Syria. He hasn't waited for evidence. He hasn't waited for information. Donald Trump didn't have evidence last time he attacked Syria. And Mathis says, we don't have evidence that the Syrian government did this. Fact is, the only people who had anything to gain out of this was the terrorists. No one is asking these questions. Alex Jones doesn't like this. This is a betrayal. Donald Trump said he was going to get us out of Syria. Donald Trump said he was going to stop this militaristic conflict abroad. Donald Trump said he was going to focus on the United States. Donald Trump's just done something in Syria. Again, he's attacking the Syrian government again. And in this time, again, never waiting for evidence, never waiting for information. And it's more likely, or at the very least, I can't say more likely, it's possible that the strikes that they were doing was to conceal evidence. It's likely that it was to conceal it. Logically, explain to me. Some people will make the argument that Vladimir Putin will not react over this. This is brinksmanship. They don't know. They're spitballing it. We don't think he'll do it. He's a rational actor, they say. So Vladimir Putin is a rational actor, but Bashar al-Assad is not a rational actor under their model of the world. Under their model of the world, he's such a maniac, he's such an animal that he just releases these chemical weapons. Even though he's already liberated 90% of the country by the time they're saying that he's releasing the chemical weapons. It makes no sense. Now, explain to me this. The terrorists themselves are facing oblivion. They're facing a loss. Not just a loss, they're facing being wiped out by the Syrian and Russian governments, by the Syrian and Russian military. If you're facing oblivion, if you're facing being wiped out, what do? This is Game of Thrones. Your goal is you're trying to take the Syrian government. That's what you want. You've been in this bloody conflict, this bloody, nasty conflict where you've committed atrocities and they've committed atrocities. Are you telling me that one last atrocity to try to get the Western powers involved in this conflict is beyond your scope, beyond your reach? Whatever. It makes all the sense in the world that the only people who has to profit from this and the gain from this are the terrorists and the people who are assisting the terrorists, meaning the United States and Britain. That's the truth. That's the truth of it. Regardless of what Donald Trump wants, at the end of the day, Donald Trump is a reality show host that's dealing with a military apparatus that has a perspective in mind that Donald Trump is being held account to. Now, Alex Jones doesn't like this. Fact is, Alex Jones is right about this. Trump is the president of the United States, and he, at the very end of the day, makes the decision on what he does. He is signing a document saying, yes, go do this. It's still, at the end of the day, the buck stops with the president. If the president is going to have illegal military action abroad, the buck stops with the president. Alex Jones is right. Alex Jones is upset. Alex Jones, being Alex Jones, gets that across probably better than anybody else. Let's take a look at Alex Jones talking about what has just taken place with Donald Trump illegally attacking Syria.
Fucking damn it, man. What the fuck? Is there nobody fucking pure in this goddamn fucking world? See, now I'm fucking pissed right now. Syria fought Al-Qaeda, they fought ISIS, they fought it all. And now you got Mattis and fucking all these people shitting all over us. And the goddamn fucking liberal fascists censoring us everywhere the last 2 days. We did an emergency fucking 36-hour broadcast trying to stop this shit that could lead to World War III. And you fucking liberal pieces of fucking shit, you fucking assholes, fucking support this. Fuck you. You fucking goddamn degenerate fucks. And fucking Mueller and fucking Comey and fuck you.
That sounds random, right? That sounds random. That sounds bizarre. Fucking Mueller, fucking... Why do you think he's bringing them into the mix? Think about this for the moment. Think about it. Why is he bringing them into the mix? He's right, by the way. Everything that he's just said there, he's absolutely right. It's Alex Jones. He's flipping out. He's angry, but he is right. Whether you want to call this theatrics, whether you want to say he's making shit up, whether you want to say he's put on, he is right nonetheless. Comey, Mueller. That seems random. We're talking about war. Comey, Mueller. Why is Alex Jones talking about Comey and Mueller and a strike against Syria? Think about it for the moment. Think about it. The lefty networks, TYT, MSNBC, supposedly lefty networks, they've pushed Trump on this. The Comey investigation has pushed Trump on this. The reason why people use, the reason why Republicans call Democrats tax and spend Democrats is because they're trying to constrain the behavior of Democrats by taxing and spending. Democrats not want to be emblematic of what the Republicans are saying, tends not to do that, or at the very least coat their language in a particular way to not necessarily fall in line with the narrative that's being created about them. In this case, Trump and Russia, Hillary Clinton going back 2015, getting an email saying that they need to slander Trump or slam Trump using his relationship with Vladimir Putin. They've put on an investigation that has pushed the president, saying that there was some collusion between Donald Trump and Russia. Anything that Donald Trump does to be conciliatory towards Russia gets construed into this mindset of the world that Donald Trump is collaborating or interacting in some way with Vladimir Putin, or he's some kind of animatronic robot of Vladimir Putin. He's constrained. What he wants to do in that office is constrained by the political forces around him. If he does pull out of Syria, they will howl, "Oh my God, we told you he was a Putin puppet. Look at him pulling our troops that were in Syria illegally. Look at him pulling those troops out." Everything gets coded into that mindset. You don't believe me? Look at the interview between Cenk Uygur and Cal. Everything that Cal says, Cenk Uygur has an answer for, but the answer gets more and more weird and ridiculous. Culminating in Nerf bombs. That Trump bombed somewhere, but the bombing another country didn't really matter. It didn't really matter. It wasn't that big of a deal that we bombed another country. I'm making the point that Alex Jones is saying all of these things. Donald Trump may have had something that he wanted to do in that office. He may have wanted to be conciliatory towards Russia when he got into that office. But all of these forces that have been pushing him and pushing him and pushing him and hounding him to say something about Russia, do something about Russia. Why hasn't he said anything about Vladimir Putin? Over and over and over and over again. This over-insistence that he had something to do with Russia. This insistence that somehow he's being controlled by Moscow cows his behavior. It amends the things that he can do in that office. Regardless if you wanted to be conciliatory towards Russia, here are political factors that are pushing you in the opposite direction of the things that you wanted to do. That's his point. That's his point. It's a good point. It's a good point. It's a point I agree with.
Every major analyst, see, I shouldn't even be on there right now. Every analyst agrees that this could trigger World War III unlike anything in our history. And the Russians were the good guys battling ISIS and Al-Qaeda. I'm not a Russophile. I've never been to Russia. But I've studied the geopolitics. They are the white knights. And our military 5 years ago joining the Russians to block Obama and the Arab Spring and do the right thing, did the right thing. And now Mattis looks like a fucking Emperor Palpatine. When that cocksucker knows full fucking well.
He said, "What a cocksucker." Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Oh man, I have to be honest, I didn't see this part of the video. I saw the first part of it and I wanted to see it with my audience. That is fucking hilarious. Let's never finish. You called him a cocksucker. That's so fucking hilarious.
And ISIS staged all those fucking chemical attacks. Knows full fucking well that Al-Qaeda and ISIS staged all those fucking chemical attacks.
He's right. It's coming out of the mouth of Alex Jones, but he is most likely right. That cocksucker knows goddamn well that ISIS did those chemical attacks. Yes, Alex Jones, in this case, you would be right. This would not be a conspiracy theory. It would make all the sense in the world that the team that's getting obliterated would do something to stop their obliteration. In this case, chemical attacks trying to get the West further involved in the conflict. And we knew it. The New York Times knew it. The Defense Intelligence Agency knew it. They knew it. The document released by Seymour Hersh lays it out pretty clearly that they knew it. Whether we had something to do with it or not, whether we assisted or not, is kind of besides the point. We knew exactly what they had the capabilities of. And the presidents since then have lied that we knew nothing about it, even though their own documents said that they did. Alex Jones is right. I love he called him a cocksucker before. Oh, it's fucking hilarious. He's so good at this.
And now they're blaming it on the goddamn motherfucking I shouldn't be on there right now. When the fuck are we going live? I can't do this shit anymore.
Ready to go live?
Fuck Trump and fuck these fucking people. At a certain point, man, I am sick of all you fucking liberals and mainlanders. You're a bunch of cowardly fucks. You're not Americans. What's going on?
Hey, we're ready to go live.
Okay. Hey. Should we shut these feeds down and delete those? And I'm going to try to control myself.
Yes.
Dude, just shut those feeds down and restart them, okay?
Shut those feeds down and restart them. Whatever, dude. You push that shit up, but you knew goddamn well that this was going to go up. Fuck these feeds down and redo them. Why? You just did your set. Who was you doing that set for? Were you doing that for your studio audience? Were you doing that for your staff? I was like, come on. You knew this was going out. He said, that cocksucker knows goddamn well. Oh, man. He does this. He's amazing at this. He's amazing at this. Not just amazing at this, he's right. He's right. I'm angry. I understand where Alex Jones is coming from. I'm angry. They're lying to us in real time. That's what's taking place. They're lying in real time. They have squat. They have squat. And they're doing military strikes using our manpower, our dollars, our munitions in order to strike another country that, mind you, was helping get rid of ISIS. That's what's taking place right now. The Assad government, whether they like it or not, was the government that was beating back the terrorists, beating back ISIS. France, the UK, and the United States have tried to pretend as if the terrorists were moderates and that they were only giving money to people who were secular. They're lying through their teeth. They're lying. Alex Jones is right. Alex Jones' anger is a fake. He's a showman. And though you heard me say he's so good at what he does. That's what I mean by that. He's not being real, but it doesn't really matter whether he's being real or not. What he's saying is right. What he's saying is right. He's the avatar of a large segment of the population that tends to trend more towards the conspiracy theory stuff. But in this case, he's right. He's right. He's mad as a bag of spiders, but he's a showman. Johnny Gentle. Yeah, right. Yeah. It trips me out. He's like, cocksucker knows goddamn well. He does it so well. Like, he flips out better than anybody else. There's videos with Alex Jones with no shirt on, just... It's fucking hilarious. He's fucking hilarious. Here's the thing, man. If somebody is a fan of Jones, well, that's fine. I care more so that Jones is taking this tenor. I care more so that there's a faction of the population that's on the right that takes this tenor that says this is a BS. And by the way, the silencing dissent, you have a friend on the left. You have friends on the left who feel the same way. Meaning, I keep saying this is a new center. This anti-establishment left and anti-establishment right. This creates a new center. In areas where we work together, we have a new center. I just wish I could get that across, man. All right, I saw this. I thought this was funny, so I wanted to push this up. I wanted to push this up. I thought it was funny because this is one of those cases where Alex Jones is right. Alex Jones is right. If something else happens, you will see this face again. Hopefully, nothing takes place that is catastrophic because Alex Jones again is right. This could lead to a large-scale war. You guys have a good night. It's like kiss your families and your babies.